Hey, this is Sherry Taylor with ATL Clinical Workshop, and today I want to talk to you and give you a tip on revising care plans. Students are always freaked out over care plans in general, and then the thought of having to revise a care plan seems to send you into overdrive. Your blood pressure goes up, your adrenaline increases, and you start going into panic mode just thinking about revising a care plan. What I want you to understand is a revision is simply changing the one or two items that you couldn't complete in your original care plan. Most of the time, it's going to be replacing an intervention that maybe the patient refused to do or you couldn't carry through for some reason. And so let's use the example you had ambulation as one of your interventions and your patient says, no, I don't want to get up right now. And you're like, oh my gosh, I got to revise my care plan. It's like, relax. Think about, why did you write ambulation in the first place? What was the purpose of the ambulation? You know, to help with perfusion or to help move secretions or to help them not get stiff. What else could you do in place of that? A great example would be to simply reposition the patient. If the patient is letting you do other things, other assessments or other managements, you're already moving the patient around in the bed, getting them ready for those other things, so you know that they're letting you reposition them. And repositioning is going to have the same effect that ambulation would. So why not use that in place of it? All you have to do is, when you recognize that a revision is needed, you simply tell the examiner what you're going to revise, what you're going to change it to, and why you're doing the revision in the first place. Then you simply step out and you fill out the one box that you're replacing. So if I'm replacing ambulation, then in the middle column for the revision, I go and write reposition. If your rationale for why you're doing the repositioning is the same as the ambulation, you don't have to change that. If it's something totally different, then you would have to give a new rationale. But other than that, you're not changing your outcome a whole lot on a revision, because it's okay if your outcome's not met. And so most of the time you're going to see that it's an intervention that you're needing to replace. So relax and breathe. You're not writing an entirely new care plan unless, you know, that care plan that you wrote doesn't work anymore, but you've already entertained the idea. And by the time you go to test, care plans are not going to be your problem. So just breathe and relax. It's all good. Revisions are very, very simple. So there's your tip on revisions for today. And be sure to check out our website, www.atlclinicalworkshop.com.